entire world. All right, that's her right there. I appreciate her being here tonight. And all of my friends, I got the DC2 Live crew right here. My crew right here. So I just appreciate all you guys coming out. All right, y'all ready to rock a little bit?
Yes.
Today is the day and right now is the time. God is speaking and this is your sign. Too often we look for a reason to plan and the right season to stand for what we believe in. We try to prolong the work that's been required on our ends to make our dreams come to fruition. We want 110% of the blessing but only want to put forth 50% of the effort. We're only patient enough to find 5 pieces of the puzzle but want the full picture to come together. We want the whole paycheck without doing the full shift. We have CEO dreams coupled with frontline vision. We only want to do half the work required and yet receive the full pension. But today's the day, right now is the time. God is speaking and this is your sign. What are you looking for and waiting for Him to do? I'll pray on it is your response. But your mind is renewed. Part of being a good steward is making Christ-like decisions. And I'm not saying don't pray, but after prayer, take action. After prayer, you must believe. Mark 11:24 tells us to believe that those things we've asked for have already been received. So if your dreams are not bigger than your own abilities, you're not daring to dream. Because the sky is not the limit, the sky is simply the view. Once you're willing to acknowledge your limits, that's when God will come through. When you cling to the fact that His strength is made perfect in your weakness. So don't be afraid to acknowledge your weakness, to admit every single day that you need Him. And without Him, you're just another representative selling false hope. Because faith and trust are not based on what you know. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Faith is the admission and full submission to God's sovereignty. With all decisions made in full sobriety, not drugged up or numbed by the lies of society. Not trying to emulate anything that you see, but putting your faith and trust in God fully. Because today is the day, right now is the time. God is speaking and this is your sign. You don't need lightning to strike down or your name to be called. You don't need a key word or a letter from God. He speaks to you all the time. In every single rhythm and rhyme, He's wrapped up in every positive communication, every coincidental revelation, every intricate connection with people, in every single moment in time, He's with you. But the challenge is to acknowledge His presence. Because the question is not a matter of absence. The question is a matter of etiquette. He's at the door always, but how often do we invite Him in? He's standing in the hallway of your forgiveness, ready to take you to another dimension. He's at the top flight of those stairs of your fitness and health, just waiting for you to better yourself. He's also there along the way, but our mediocrity can never change God's elevation. He's already come out of position before to stoop to our level and knock on our door. He's now waiting for His children to want more and meet Him at the throne. He's not cocky, just confident that His real children will grow to the point in their walk where they'll go wherever He is. Climb any mountain, jump off any cliff, dive into any ocean and see the light in any abyss. Because the reality is no matter where you are in life, He is the sole proprietor. He's the author and finisher of your fate. He is the sole provider. He knows your struggle. He sees your fight. He celebrates with you, sheds tears when you cry. He knows about every intricate detail of your life, and that's why He'll never allow you to settle. Because He knows your full worth. He knew you in your mother's womb. He planned your destiny from your birth. So those of you waiting for God to show up and give you a sign, every answer to every problem has already been outlined in the book of life. Read your word, pray to God, and wait for an answer and act it out. Don't wait for something in particular to stand out. What you need, you already have. The ability you seek, you already possess. And the time that it takes has already been granted. It's the allocation of time that we have to master. You are who He wants you to be before you even try to become it. You may not feel like you're at the top of the mountain, but He treats you like you're at the peak of your summit. He knows your end from your beginning, so aren't you grateful that He treats you according to your destiny and not where you are presently? So no more time wasted, no more contemplation. Move forward in faith, trusting in God's ability. Take that leap of faith, trusting in His landing. And know which mark you're pressing toward, because when you run, you're running forward. So even when you fall, you're still getting closer to the finish line. Today is the day and right now is the time. God has spoken and this is your sign.